Kelsey.
Kelsey City Athletics. J.B., to start off with Donovan's 37 points tonight, what did you just see from him over these first 3 games, 30 consecutive points in each game?
I mean, just a determination to help the team win. The ability to pick his spots, take control of the game when he needs to. Like the leadership, like the want to carry his teammates with him. The way he embraces his teammates, it's a needed 37, right? They're not empty 30s that you're seeing from him. So we need every one of them.
How did you see him work through the 2 turnovers there at the end of the fourth? Just kind of battle through that.
Well, I mean, he's just got belief and he's got confidence in himself. We believe in him. He knows that. His teammates believe in him. He knows that. And he's just done it before. And he's the type of guy that doesn't want to let his teammates down. So he took it on himself to make something happen.
Danny Cunningham, ESPN. You mentioned Donovan having that belief in himself. What does him having that do for the rest of the guys on the team?
I mean, it gives them belief too, right? It makes them feel like they can overcome the odds because they know that he's there to help carry and take them through adversity and take them through tough times. So, they're willing to do more. And, our group has always been a resilient group. They've always been a group that stuck together, good times, bad times, and fought their way through things. So, that just adds to it.
And then early on, it seemed as if when Chetty checked in, he added a bit of a spark. And then there was that bench group with Donovan to close out the first quarter that did really well. What specifically did that group bring to the table that kind of helped to shift the momentum?
I think the ball was moving and the pace was better. I think that's something that, we talked to the group about. It's like when we find something that's working, we got to stick with it. And that's an area that we've got to focus on and continue to improve.
Marla.
Marla, right now, not going to be Did Darius have to get medical clearance or something to come to the game?
No, he like I said, he is, with the exception of the eye, he's feeling pretty good. So. Obviously the doctors looked at him while he was here. Spear on the training staff took a look at him. But, again, with the exception of the eye, he's feeling good.
I'm just wondering, though, even he talked about Jetty, you also had Wade, come on strong kind of the end. Do you see, that's might be the way it works out? You'll have one guy with the spark of one quarter, maybe somebody else can do it? Yeah,
I think we've got a balanced group of guys who, can play well in their roles and well in to their strengths. We do a lot of work and have a lot of conversations about, where guys fit and how they can help the team. And we are fortunate that our guys, just buy into it. We don't have guys that are stepping outside of themselves. Dean being prepared to play tonight when his number was called and being confident enough to take shots and make shots. That's this group of guys. And, we just got to keep building, keep believing in it, get better as the season goes on.
Spencer Davies, basketball.com. JB, it's nothing we haven't talked about before with Jarrett. He's chasing around Bradley Beal. He's stuffing KP at the rim. He's, on the block with Kuz. Whatever you guys need from him defensively, he's getting the task done. Watching it over and over again, and to have it be so consistent. As a coach, is that something you preach to the rest of the team? Is he just leading by example like that?
Yeah, that's what Jarrett does. And we go through our expectations of guys. That's his way of leading. Is willing to do all the things that most people aren't willing to do. And, that forces everybody else around him to do the same. But what he's capable of and the impact that he can have on that end of the floor at that size, the versatility, he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year. And I think it's time that we acknowledge that.
Tom Withers, AP. JB, you guys are up by 7 with 50 seconds to go, and Donovan kind of has some trouble on those 2 possessions. I guess how surprised were you that those 2 plays occurred?
You're always surprised because you know how secure he is and how confident he is and how dynamic he is with the ball in his hands. I think it's conversations with him and I, making sure that he's getting enough rest. I think I ran him, a little bit too long in some stretches, so I'll take responsibility for that. Doing a better job of getting him rest when he needs it, because, that's what, the only reason that those things happen. So I take responsibility for that.
Were you okay with the possessions you guys had there down the stretch, though? I know he missed that runner, through the lane.
Well, I won't comment on that. But, yeah, we got good looks.
John Rutter, SIMD Group. Just wondering your thoughts on Karis LeVert. Might be easy to look at the stat sheet and see 4 for 14, but it seemed like he made some defensive plays.
Yeah, and it's repetitive, and I apologize, but it's the buy-in to do whatever the team needs to be done. He'll find his rhythm offensively. What we're asking him to do is it's different for him. Like the effort that he's putting in and the people that he's having to chase and guard, that's a different thing to go out and then have to be, the scorer that we know he's capable of. This is something where I see his trajectory doing this as the year goes on. The more used to it he gets. And again, playing off these guys that, he's got new relationships with to find his spots and when his moment is. Again, we've asked him to have multiple personalities on the offensive end of the floor. That's not easy for anybody, right? It's what we need from him. He's a good enough player that he'll get there, but, it's not easy, But instead of being frustrated and down and, sulking, he's like, to hell with it. I'm going to go, guard my man, get deflections, get steals, help on the glass, find assists. It's again, the character of, this group and him. The only thing that matters is the team.
Marissa, thanks to Chronicle Telegram. JB, you mentioned pregame the longing to be in front of the hometown crowd again. Just what did that energy do for the team, especially down the stretch and into that first game?
We don't win it without them, right? Momentum shifts, you give up a lead like that. But, the crowd continued to support and cheer and push, and our guys felt that. And it was that boost that they needed to finish and finish strong. And again, we love playing here in this building. We love our fans, the energy that's here. And it's, it's not just in the building anymore, right? It's you're walking the streets, you feel it. And, our guys, again, connect with it and appreciate it.
Two last quick ones, Marlon and Kelsey.
You ever seen anything like that Robin Lopez thing before?
That was awesome. And it's certain people do certain things, and certain things only happen to certain people, right? That only happens to Rolo.
Kelsey, finish it up.
Who won the junkyard dog chase?
Donovan got it tonight. Yeah.
What was the reaction like in the locker room?
Oh, they loved it. Yeah, he earned it. Thank you. Thank you, guys.